Also expected to have top linebacking play. That's become a staple, of course, at Wisconsin as well. The front seven on defense usually spearheads a unit that's in the top 5 to 10 in the nation, typically. And so, how do we look at linebacker? There's a bit of a shakeup, some losses there to cover up for.
Yeah, I think really coming into this year, the strength will be inside. You've got Jack Sanborn and Leo Chenal back as your inside backers. So across the country, look at the top two inside linebackers. They're probably up there in terms of a tandem, but who's going to be there on the outside is probably the one to watch. They've had Nick Herbig, who played a lot last year as a true freshman as well, was really good. He'll probably be one of the starters, but the other spot is kind of up in the air. They've got some guys that have played a lot of football and been with Wisconsin for a while. You know, a guy like Isaiah Green May, long, athletic, 6'5" kid that's been in the Wisconsin system for years, but just hasn't really panned out. You know, has had battled some injuries, and Jim Leonard's liked what he's seen in practice, but hasn't translated to the field. You know, there's Mikey Mascalunas is another guy. They're going to need someone to really take on that established starter spot. Could be Noah Burks as well. He's the one that's played a lot of football. So I'm interested to see who will be in that spot. It'll be a really tough competition. They've got the names. They've got some younger guys coming up as well that Wisconsin fans, you haven't seen them on the field, but I know they've liked a lot in terms of what they've seen in practice from some of those guys. So it's going to be an interesting spot. Jim Leonard likes to get a lot in that 3-4 set out of his outside linebackers. So who steps up around Herbig and takes over that second spot is, I think, going to be important to watch for.
Herbig tied for the team lead with 6 tackles for loss among his 26 stops. And you mentioned Burks, who had a pick and a sack among 18 tackles. All right, Wisconsin football. We're going to have to get that confirmed time and date for spring practice. And Tyler, of course, will be tracking you down to set us up for the rest of the team and the position battles across the board for Wisconsin football. But we appreciate you stopping by.
Most definitely. Thanks for having me.